Hello Aquarius, here is the reading for you for May 2018. I've already shuffled the cards and I will just cut them now. Please guide me for Aquarius. So this reading is for you if you have your sun, moon or rising sign in Aquarius. If you don't know where your moon or your rising signs are, you can check the link here below in the description of the film. You just need to know your birth date and hour. What can I say? I can say that I read energies here with the help of this beautiful tool the tarot is. I don't believe that the future is set in stone. I believe we can work with energies, and that's wonderful because that means that we and only we have control over our lives. Please don't give up this control to anyone or anything, especially not for a tarot reader. This is yours. You are the ruler of your life. Not of everything, but of many things. Okay, so that said, let's begin. First card is you this month, and you have the Fool. Wow, Aquarius. This card is connected with air, and sometimes they say it is connected with Uranus, which is entering our, well, it depends where your ascendant is, but for those with Aquarius rising, it enters our 4th house of home and family and mother. But generally the Fool, the new beginning, of course, taking risks. What's in your head, Aquarius? 7 of Wands, standing your ground. In the past, we have 6 of Wands, so there's progress from here to here. What's the obstacle or a challenge? The Moon. It doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, how to cope with the Moon, with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, she doesn't look to the sky. She just stays with what she has already in her hands. What's your strength? The 4 of Swords. Wonderful. I love this card. One of my favorite energies. Very meditative, as you can see. What to focus on? The 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. And the last card, that sometimes is an outcome and sometimes it's just an insight or an advice. We have 6 of Swords, so swords again. 4 plus 2 equals 6. You're gonna be successful again, it seems. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor, which is the background energy. You can feel it in your life. You can also be the one that exerts the power over others, or perhaps over yourself. Let me look at this. So it's like a little bit like starting anew. What I need is to take one more card. Please show me why 2 of Swords here in the focus area. Why 2 of Swords? This is the Queen of Cups. Okay. So we have this Emperor here. All right. So you entered a new situation as you can see, the Fool is entering through the gate into the unknown, into the great unknown. He or she, it's she here, she doesn't know where she's going. It's a new path, and the goal remains uncertain and unseen. And I think that's why the moon is here. You don't really know where you're going, not yet. You don't know where you're going. But you don't have to, which is good news. We don't have to know where we are going. Sometimes it's just the way that it's important. How do we walk it? What do we experience? What is nice in the Fool is that this is a little bit childlike energy, ready to risk and ready to trust that the universe has our back and that we are divinely guided. Whatever you call it, the guidance can be divine, can be very humane, palpable, earthy. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, but you begin your journey. Or perhaps, that's more what I feel, you have already begun some time ago. But now, this energy of the Fool is coming back because of the moon. Perhaps the goal is changing. Perhaps something has changed in your perception. Perhaps hard times are coming. It seems there are some obstacles, because here you have 7 of Wands. That's the necessity to remain in your place, to defend something, to defend you. There are usurpers here, but you're defending yourself. This isn't anything serious. This is rather a possibility to show courage, to show virtue. This is like sparring. It's more like sports, when you can show how strong you are, how fast you are, how agile, etc., etc. That's in your mind, that you need to stand your ground, you need to withstand something, perhaps a darker time on your journey, when you're not so sure because of the moon. Because the moon is the night, the fog, murky waters. You don't know what's there. You're not sure. You're not sure what you're seeing, whether it's true or not. What is it that I'm seeing? Is it my imagination? Is it real? You don't know. What you know is your history, your past. And in the past you were victorious. 6 of Wands. The card of recognition. So I feel you already know how worthy you are on this way. You already know. You've already, I was going to say checked, but you were checked. You were already checked and you proved your worth. And you remember this. That's why you're standing here so high and withstanding. You have the upper hand. Because you're good. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, you're good at it. And you proved this already. But now there's times of trouble here. What's the answer to the times of trouble? I would say remembering who you are, how worthy you are, the gift that you have, how important it is to you, to the world. This is a beautiful golden pentacle that you're holding. And that's you. That's yours. You're the queen. You know what's worthy. You know your worth. This is a very steady energy, and I'm very happy to see it here. Receptive, but grounded. Not giving up in times of trouble, in times of darkness. Because she knows what she has in her hands. She knows very well. And I love these two cards together, because she's grounded and this person is also, well, kind of grounded. This is the mind card. The swords are about mind, not about worth. But still, this is one of the best mind cards, because it tells the story of someone who isn't possessed by mind, who uses their mind in the best possible way, in meditation. So letting thoughts come and go, treating them only like clouds, knowing that thoughts are not reality. They co-create reality, but they are not reality. And they are also not you. And I think you remember about this. You can remain in this cool, calm, collected position. Peace of mind and healing. It's like you feel that going through the night takes time, and sometimes it gets very dark just before the dawn. What to focus on? We have Two of Swords, which is Moon in Libra, and we can see the full moon here. That's why I was thinking about, and we have another full moon here. So I was thinking about the full moon in Taurus in a few days from now, depending where you live, 3 or 4. So perhaps these energies will be most prominent around that time of the full moon. Pay attention to this. Take notice of that special time of the full moon. It's a very strong one, so you may feel it. Two of Swords is about usually inability to make a decision, because your head and your heart are in discordance. What is characteristic here is that this is another figure here that doesn't see properly. The moon energy is also about not seeing properly. So we have this notion that the mind cannot see properly. If the mind doesn't see properly, the answer is in the heart. So in case of trouble, I feel this is about not thinking too much, but trying to feel, concentrating on the heart that will guide you through the night. Especially that, as you can see, we have water here. This is a Pisces card. The Cancer is visible here underwater. So your heart knows, perhaps deep inside, your heart knows better than your mind. And they can go very well together if you let one of them, in this situation, to guide you. Just I have this feeling, put your mind aside a little bit during this time of the night. Your heart will guide you. And stick to what you already know about yourself and how good you are. with whatever you're doing here, whatever you started. I have this feeling you can be the Emperor. You really can be. Perhaps it's not obvious now. Perhaps you cannot see it now and feel it now. But it is present here, this energy of a very potent person that has already proved herself or himself. The final card, it seems like an outcome this time to me, or a card just summing up what we see here. Again, moving through waters, perhaps murky, perhaps you don't know what's there, but it can be that you don't have to know. Sometimes we don't need to know everything, is what I feel here. We don't need to know. Sometimes feeling is quite enough. And the feeling here is that you just need to withstand something. You need to let some energies pass by. No matter how difficult or disturbing, I feel disturbing they are. Stick to your worth. Stick to your virtue, to your victory. Be brave, be courageous. Go through the night, let your heart guide you. And you will go to the other side. You will move through choppy, murky waters to cleaner, calmer waters. You will move to a safe shore. Okay, so very peaceful reading for you, Aquarius. Let's see one card from a beautiful shamanic healing oracle. Please, one card for Aquarius. Show me one card for Aquarius for May 2018. What is the message for Aquarius for May 2018? We have struggle up the stream. Number 32. Let's look. Struggle is a part of this life. So much so that you probably know people who seem to constantly attract one struggle after another into their lives. This is their comfort zone. While struggle is natural, it is only natural only so far as it lends itself to learning lessons and overcoming interpersonal challenges. Beneath every one of these struggles is the gift of enlightenment, the satisfaction of a lesson learned. Use this knowledge as the light at the end of your dark tunnel. What lesson is this struggle teaching you? Alternately, after a brief setback, this situation will start to right itself. That's what I feel. That this situation will start to right itself after some time. So just move in a direction that your heart is telling you, although you don't see the goal yet. Dear Aquarius, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for likes, shares, subscribes. I wish you a beautiful month. And see you next month. Bye-bye.